Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM, 8 giraffes with a really good bluff score. And your cast will be joining us shortly. But first, a couple of announcements and a recap. First announcement, thank you so much to our Patreon patrons, all 4 of you. That would be Elliot and Nick and Big Money and Tom the Lich. You guys are the best, so thanks for being the best. We really, truly from the bottom of our hearts appreciate you. And if you want to be loved in that way, we love all of you, but if you want to be loved more, you can go to our Patreon page. It's in the link down below. Also down below is a link to all of the music that we use, which is cool. Natalia Solis, who did our commission art for our characters, her Tumblr page is down there. Check her stuff out, it's awesome. Also, Alyssa's mini painting thing. Our friend Alyssa, she was on the Halloween episode and she paints our minis. Her link to her Instagram is down below. You should check that out as well. Also down there is the like and subscribe buttons. You know what those do? The like button, every one like is one smile for Blake, and every one subscribe is one sigh of relief for Blake. So subscribe, please. Also comment. We love to talk to you. Cool. Another announcement. PAX Unplugged is coming up really soon. Michael and I are going to be there, so check it out. Come hang out with us. Tell your friends we're going to be there, and it'll be good. So yeah, that's happening. And I think that's all the announcements. So let's move on to the recap. Last time on Dungeon Party, our friends found themselves in a bit of a sticky situation in which their vampire host decided that he did not want to have a deal with them anymore. He gave them a brief head start and told them they could find their own way out of his city. Thuvius did a clever disguised self and they made their way out of the city pretty quickly, but the non-vampiric servants of the vampires chased them on horseback. Some clever thinking as well as a lucky lightning strike managed to stop their pursuers in their tracks, and they all made it back to town, Henrietta included. While there, they decided on their next course of action, and they wanted to go to that creepy stump that they found up in the swamp, all together. And as they left the town, they all leveled up to level 5, and that's what you missed last time on Dungeon Party. So, just, you know what? That's what we're going to pick up with, so I hope you like it. Bye! Enjoy. Cool.
Hey, whichever.
No. So, newly level 5.
Whoa, I feel different.
I just grew 2 inches.
Newly level 5, we find yourselves walking into the swamp. Henrietta is leading you back to her home camp. And it passes fairly easily, as she seems to know the way a lot better than you guys do. You can tell that you're back at the camp because you can hear the sound of moaning and groaning coming from those 12, I believe, zombies? 10 zombies. She has 10 zombies. 2 of them are goblins. And she comes back, she's like, okay, good, they haven't finished the wolves yet, but I am going to have to go get some more meat to keep them docile.
Have fun.
Are you guys going to go to the place?
Yeah, do you want to get the meat while we do it for plot and balance reasons?
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that.
Everybody having fun with their immersion?
Cool, so she heads off into the woods to go find some meat.
You should try to get venison. They're overpopulating this area.
In the swamp? There's a lot of deer in the swamp?
Yeah, there are. I'm from here. I am.
Yeah, this swamp is new, though.
The swamp is new?
Used to be a forest.
Yeah.
You had been told that in passing.
Well, new in the, 50 years, isn't it?
Closer to 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably due to the thing that's in that hut, maybe.
Yeah,
I wonder what's in the hut.
A bunch of deer.
You know, venison is good meat, but it's a little gamey.
I guess.
Thuvius, I must say I was very impressed with your impersonation of Sanguith.
Oh, thank you.
It got us out of it, didn't it? I thought it would fail.
Yeah.
I was ready for it to fail.
You looked at me in the eye and said, I should trust this.
Well, I mean, you should. It worked.
He has a point. It did work.
It did.
Well, I'm gonna go get some meat. Hopefully I'll come by the hut tonight. Hopefully you've gotten rid of whatever the hell is down there. So enjoy, I guess. Oh, didn't you say that you needed rot spine also?
Yeah.
Yes, for the
That's the glue
demonium.
that holds this whole thing together.
Hobawa.
Pobawa!
Demonium Chiroptera. Yes.
Of course you call it by scientific name.
Obnoxious.
Yeah, the Demandama.
Obnoxious
Kalata.
schoolboy.
Alright,
Kalata.
well, good luck. Don't die. Well, you could. Just if you die, know that you will become part of my zombie.
Can I request I don't?
No, sorry.
It's against my...
Well, you'll be dead, so your religion won't really matter.
Oh.
I feel like that's when religion matters the most. Could I perhaps request that you leave me in the sun for a couple of days so I could be a pristine skeleton and not one of those
Ooh,
rot
being a
bags?
skeleton.
Oh, I could probably do that.
You
Do you
can-
guys want to be Yeah,
That would be cool.
let's let this go.
Get some lie.
If you die, do you want to be a skeleton or a zombie?
Skeleton.
Skeleton, yes.
No, it would be fun.
Zombie.
Skeletons. Mix the bones together. Make a giant one.
I don't have the power to do that yet, but
Tell me, if I die, can I still cast spells? Can my dead body
Well, I don't
unless
know.
you become like a lich.
How much of it, when you revive him as a skeleton, how much of his actual soul is in there?
Oh, none. It's
None of
Oh no, the souls.
Yeah, it's undead magic, and it's
I took
it's
one.
a soul. It's a soul from the Nine Hells.
I took one class on necromancy before dropping out of. Wizard
Maybe like the
College.
Shadowfell. I don't really know where it comes from. That's probably something I should know, but
Hey.
I say some words and then it walks.
If it works, it works.
What about zombie or skeleton? Actually, you've got fragile bones because you're a bird, so I'm gonna go with zombie.
Yeah, but if he was a skeleton, think how agile he'd be.
I'm just looking really uncomfortable with this discussion.
I don't like this, but I like hypotheticals.
Nate's just having a great time today.
He's happy to be back.
All right, well, I'll flip a coin.
Cool. Knowing you're gonna turn me into a skeleton makes me want to live that much harder, so that's good.
Not really the intended function, but I'm glad it's working.
Let's
Bye.
go.
Let's go! Jog, 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 jog,
Nate
jog,
doesn't know we're
jog.
going.
Nate just goes off in a direction.
Roll a percentile dice to see.
And he ran a 5K this
Yeah, that's the wrong
morning.
way. Nate runs directly in the way that you came from just a second ago.
Nathaniel,
Yep.
you're going the wrong way.
Now I know the right way. Jog, jog.
Just go in the direction you came.
It still goes wrong.
No, you said the opposite direction.
You got where you came.
You go,
Yeah, because he said I was going the opposite way. He said I was going the opposite way, so I go the opposite way.
You're still going the wrong way. It's in the lore now. Nate is bad at directions.
We go the right way.
it's this way. It's that way.
Follow the sound of Smash Mouth.
Okay. I just started running to make you guys start running.
I should just never try to find anything cinematic. I don't think for the rest of this campaign.
Welcome to Meme Party.
That'll be our Tox Machina.
Can we
Meme party.
release like the stupidest one shot you can think of on April Fool's Day?
Call it Meme Party?
Yeah, just
Sure.
just every character's fucking a stupid idea.
Yeah,
The campaign's really stupid.
I can do that.
Let's do it.
I want to be like anime edgelord.
The Goblin Bard that only
My
speaks
friend,
in Limerick.
in his first ever campaign that Michael was a part of, did immediately play Anime Edgelord. I don't mean to out you on camera, Jake Parisi, but
Yeah.
You
You
played that
from the
at some
first
point.
session, I knew you were gonna betray us. Like I knew.
and he did.
I was prepared. That's how I got you. Remember I made the flock of bats?
Yeah, it
to
was
take
good.
them down? Yeah.
Okay, so you head off in the swamp direction.
Right.
Into
And-
swamp direction.
Into swamp direction. You
Oh goodness.
what?
I can see it building.
And you walk up and there's no music playing. You do walk up, and you as you get closer, it once again starts to get darker. The trees get thicker, and the swamp gets deeper. And you start coming. They don't stop coming. You hit the swamp running, and
I'm jogging.
yeah, you see it in the distance. You're about 60 feet out from it. And it is actually fairly cold here. It is still raining. I guess have said it is still raining. You're protected from most of the rain by the very thick foliage.
It's not getting pretty thin?
No.
I'm not cold because jogging like works up a sweat.
And you're bundled up now. I'll bundled up now, but just wait till it gets warmer.
I was trying to help you. But okay.
I've really just sort of embraced it at this point. But yeah, you see the swamp hut, the stump in the.
You swamp woman. She's a woman, right? She's a witch in
It
there?
sounded like cackling.
Right. Okay, so I'm right.
Is cackling gendered?
She's a witch! we heard the witch! We heard the witch cackling!
It sounded. I don't know. I'm not
It did sound like a female voice.
Yeah!
Thank you, okay.
It could be a young boy whose voice hasn't dropped yet. Like mine.
Oh, is that. Did it hit too hard to home?
Wait till you get older.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You could have a deep, velvety voice like mine.
Or a grating, loud voice.
Everyone
like
take
mine.
1 level exhaustion from here.
Or a very consistent voice like mine.
Does the door open up?
Door hasn't opened yet.
Or
You're
is it-
60 feet out from it right now.
So who wants to walk in the front? Keep in mind, you're probably going to be impaled.
Okay.
The smell
Walking
of
out.
rotting flesh that you smelled
This is
before,
why I
which
missed
is
you.
the smell of the fruit, is not as strong right now.
Not as strong.
You were here 2 to 3 days ago.
As I walk up, did you guys get a name? Okay.
No.
Nope.
I got stabbed.
I would open the door.
Wait, did we jump in the
shield
window
first.
first?
I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait.
knock.
Did I mention you might be impaled when you walk in?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hello. Okay, I know you're in here. My name is Nate. These are my friends. You stabbed one of them. I know.
The door just sort of swings open in front of you. You're greeted with a large room.
Okay.
It's not that large, but the stump is hollowed out. And there seem to be the remains of sort of spiny pumpkins sort of splattered all over the place. There is also a stairway carved in the back that leads downwards.
I take it to mean that's a welcome. Come on in. Hey, can the wizard check for traps?
Listen, it's fine. I'm sure you've all put it together.
No. Right,
You walk
guys?
up.
I sense a lot of arcane energy exuding from your form.
I mean, I can.
Well, yeah, he does magic.
I can do magic.
You know more about magic than I do, so that very much makes you a wizard in my book.
I told you I wasn't a wizard. We talked about this.
I don't really remember that conversation.
Support level dropped back down to C.
I mean, yes, right.
No, yeah. I can't detect magic. No, I can't do that.
Well, I can't either.
Like-
Wait, I'm gonna divine sense. Any fiends, celestials, or undead in 60
I
feet?
do.
Or
Cool.
I could also detect not a fiend, but a creature and their thoughts.
The only thought.
Okay, little buddy.
I'm
Can
pretty
you do
sure
that?
if I'm
What's
reading.
the range on that?
I'm range. You can detect-
Actually, Michael, you do get a 60 feet, you said?
Yep.
Oh.
You get faint fiend energy. Very faint fiend energy from like the very corner of your 60 feet. Ahead and to the left.
Like in the stump or
Down.
down?
Mine's only 30 feet. If we get.
Like the faintest of fiend energy.
As opposed to big fiend energy.
Yeah.
Surprise, it's me.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask this once. Are you a fiend or do you have any fiend artifacts? I just like to know what I'm getting myself into. I'm just trying to be polite here. I don't wanna...
Are we like standing in the doorway? Or are we?
I assume you haven't entered yet.
Yeah, no, I'm standing in the doorway. I thought I just walked up ahead.
I mean, I assume
I
we're all
figured you
coming
guys
up
would
behind.
Okay.
you.
follow you.
And the rot spines splashed around.
Still splattered.
Splattered.
Please smells like
No whole ones?
No whole ones.
I knew. Okay. Here.
Though you do notice upon further inspection, that there do seem to be something in the place where each of the rot spines used to be on the ground. Sort of silver, steely metal looking.
Can I look at it?
If you probably have to enter to look closer.
Oh.
Are we just moving into this room and investigating?
As you're saying that, Nate steps over the door with like his shield out.
Yep.
Prepared.
Can you step in?
Shield down. Spines where?
Oh no. What? It's just those smashed pumpkins all around. That's where they came from.
Yeah, what's
Spine.
growing there?
Do you touch it?
I don't touch it, I look. I'm crouching.
There's a little metal sort of prong, it looks like.
My guess, maybe they're growing back. You know, it's a charge. It blows out. Takes a couple of days for it to grow back to do it again.
You do remember that rot spine aren't famous for exploding? Like, that's not a thing that they normally do.
What? Why didn't you tell me that?
What?
That they don't normally explode.
Oh, I
I was reading another book.
Maybe they only explode when drowning Elril come near
It
them.
seems oddly specific. I'd be surprised.
Magic is weird!
You're
Magic
right.
is weird.
You are
yes.
It's not the first thing that comes up if I'm reading a book about apples. The first thing I mention to you is, oh, by the way, they don't explode.
Hope they got apple.
Call back!
Okay.
Do the rest of you enter the room?
Yeah.
Yes. As the last of you steps across the threshold, the door,
Oh, good.
and you hear a voice in all of your heads. It goes,
Isn't it marvelous, my tender little lumps? I'm surprised more people don't live underground and grow their favorite food. No hassle, no pesky neighbors, and only the right kind of house guests. Welcome to the Rot Spine Patch, little tasties. Please do join me downstairs. I've been dying for a bite to eat.
Can we leave?
I don't think
Nate's
so.
How
already
about you
walking
come
down.
up here?
Okay.
Nate, no, Nate, no.
I didn't like the in my head bit, but she invited us in.
What
She's
if there's,
asked
like-
us to join her
Ooh,
for dinner.
I think
Why
we
can't
are.
she come
I think
up here?
we are the dinner.
I think.
I was thinking that as well, but I don't feel like waiting. So if she wants to attack, I just want to get it over with.
Okay.
Maybe
Right?
she's got shit down there that helps her.
What if we just?
Come up here.
Well, how do we get her up here?
We could have some people lead. We can go.
What if we?
Oh, she's probably reading our minds right now. She knows everything about the plan.
Oh, it's possible.
Okay. I'm gonna try the signs. Right? Let's see if.
Okay, hit me.
The what?
I'd like you to know I can read your minds to see what you're doing.
I was about to say that. Also, very sloppy. We'll talk about this later.
Downstairs.
Sorry,
Let's
I
go.
didn't know you were interested. Otherwise, I would have done this sooner.
It was my first time, but I thought it might be useful. But apparently not.
Tonight?
Apparently not.
L. Can I call you L? Tonight, I'm gonna go to the whole alphabet with
I
you.
decided on the L thing, but okay.
I'm gonna go through the whole alphabet. A lot of key words. Be prepared for a long night. It's gonna be fun.
All right. I only need to sleep 4 hours, so I guess it works.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk down.
Alright, you start down the stairs. So,
Come with me.
I follow.
Yeah.
as you go down the stairs, they sort of curve and spiral
I'm
along
going to-
the outside of the stump.
Make my rapier.
On the outside of the stump.
As we're-
You will be met by a strange light. I assume you're leading the way?
I think we're abreast.
Only one of you is going to be able to come down these stairs at once.
Okay, so he's behind me, and as we're going downstairs, can I do like bonus action real quick?
Sure.
Warding bond
Yep.
on you, so you have +1 AC and +1 to all saving throws, and resistance to all type of damage
How long?
for an hour.
Cool. Is that concentration or is that just habit?
No, no concentration. But just so you know, I take the damage you take.
Okay.
Yeah, and shield of faith on myself.
Cool. Some glowing energy just appears boom, around the both of them, and you can see a faint white cord connecting the two of them. You go down, you are met with another strange light. There's a large chamber which looks to be large, like the bigger portion of this hollowed out stump that reaches beneath the swamp. You get the sense that this tree once stood very tall and proud, but the swamp has come up around it and is covering a good chunk of it. But this seems to be the largest section of it. The walls curve and twist into small root-like passages leading away in all directions. And dirt, vines, and rotted wood just sort of are hanging all around. As you look around, you do see small patches of rot spine along the ground. But you also notice something strange, something else going on the floor and on the walls. There are these metal conduit-looking things with metal framing and wiring sort of running through the whole place and going up into the ground you saw above you. It is all sort of crackling with what you would associate with the energy a wizard would use to cast lightning bolt. So some sort of arcane electric energies through these things. And as you reach the bottom, you realize the floor is crisscrossed with this stuff, and it is going to be not the easiest to get across one way or the other. There are only two of sort of the twisted root passages that seem to lead forward. One over to your left, where you sensed the fiend before, in the direction that you had originally sensed the fiend.
Yeah.
And the other one in the other direction. And the one where you sense the fiend smells like rotting flesh, which is the smell of rotting flesh.
There's a fiend over there, and I don't know what's up on the other side.
It's just a passageway.
And I don't know on the other side. Do we want to go to Smelly Fiend or Mystery? Devil you know, devil you don't.
I guess in that expression, you're supposed to choose the devil you know, right? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't? Is that how that works?
I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
Let me think here.
There's two.
There's two passageways. We know there's a big baddie on one side.
So what's the plan?
I'm giving you 5 seconds to say something, and I'm just going to start moving.
Let's take on whatever's in here.
Okay!
Cool. As you walk across the floor, I'm going to need you each to make an acrobatics check to gingerly step around these wires that are sparking with energy.
Acrobatics check.
Yep.
12.
8.
16.
16?
17.
17?
14.
14. 12 and 8? Cool. So everybody managed to do it except for the two of you who do shock yourself a little bit, and you are going to take 7 points of lightning damage.
Half health.
Half health?
Jesus!
Level 5.
How many vampires hit you?
Which direction are you going? Towards the
Devil we
fiend?
know, yeah.
Devil we know. Cool. As you go off in this direction, you're going to hear the voice again that says, "Oh, I'm such a terrible host.
You got that right.
Your delicious kind like things to be warm. Let me turn up the heat."
No, I'm fine.
And you hear,
I know.
and you see the rot spine all around this room start to shake a little bit and explode. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw. 15.
19.
19.
20 not natural.
20 not natural. You good?
Hang on.
It's a natural one.
Ooh.
Dex save, you said?
I did say dex save.
I don't have that written down.
Um,
Okay. That's 22.
22. Cool. So those of you who got a 16 or higher, you fully dodge out of the way of the rot spine, and you manage to sort of hold your ground. Those of you who got between a 13 and a 16, you managed the rot spine, but that does lead you to stepping on one of the electric things, and you take 3 points of electric damage. And those of you who got lower than a 13, you're going to take 3 points of electric damage from stepping on the thing, as well as 9 points of poison damage from the rot spine, just piercing into you.
That's all halved.
Okay.
And you take half of it.
Yeah.
So it's okay. So it's only 6.
6, you said?
Yeah, because it would have been 12.
And she just
I know.
cackles at you, as now all the rot spine in this room have exploded.
Ha 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 ha.
Ouch. Press on.
You guys are just so unaffected by these traps.
Hey, lady!
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
They're just making us angrier.
So you press on
That's how we
towards the smell, and the smell certainly is strong. As you walk in, there are no sort of electrical conduits in this room, so it is quite a bit darker. But the glow from the other room allows it to be dim light, so those of you without dark vision are still sort of able to see. As you walk in, you continue to smell the smell of rotting flesh, which you were associating with rot spine, but as you enter, you realize ain't rot spine this time. There are piles of half-eaten corpses just all over this room as you walk in.
What is with the swamp and corpses?
You should tell Henrietta this is here. She'd like it.
Well, I don't know. One of them is a swamp and a fin, one of them is alkaline, and one of them is acidic. And the alkaline will preserve a body pretty well.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking to?
Oh, swamps and corpses. And
Yeah.
their interactions.
Oh, I'm not very familiar with how the two interact.
That's all I know.
Is that true,
fun
swamp
fact.
lady? In response, you hear a loud zap sound, a flash of light behind you, and vines just sort of close the passageway up behind you. She goes,
Perfect, dumplings. Enjoy your stay. I'll be seeing you soon enough, and then you'll be seeing my innards.
Thank you for not rhyming that. That would have been very easy to do.
I'm just never gonna make anything cool again.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just need to know. I need to read the room
As
here.
soon as you did like a cackling voice and not like a bad Scottish accent.
After this happens, though, you look around the room. You see it is split into 2 levels. It's fairly small, but there are these sort of wooden platforms up that are about 15 feet taller than the rest of it. It seems to just be the way that the stump grew, for no rhyme or reason, but they're there. All of a sudden, some of the body piles begin to shift,
Oh no.
and you see 4 figures sort of emerge from the pile. And you hear a voice say,
Oh, do play nice with your roommates. I've fried their brains as to make them more tasty, and it seems that instinct is the only thing that remains. You're all ending up in the same place, though, so no need for conflict. Try telling them that.
And in front of you, you see a tabaxi with a rapier, sort of like, not a zombie, but like clearly no intelligence in his eyes, just sort of walking towards you. What you assume was the fiend sense is a nightmare, a dark black horse with sort of a fiery mane, and 2 ogres, a male and a female, standing up. Yes, 2 ogres, a cat, and a donkey, do appear. Everybody roll initiative. So, initiative. Let us begin with Elril.
10.
10. Then we'll go on to Finn.
7.
7. Then we go on to
8.
Nate. Nate 8. Thuvius
18.
18. And Bird
13.
13.
Oh no, come on. I don't want to go. I want to go first.
Yep.
You're not.
Oh!
Oh!
Well, you got what you wish.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
I wonder how dated that reference will be when this goes out. Or is that sort of like an eternal meme?
I think.
Eternal
Are we in the
Vampire.
early curve of that right now? Or is that
I don't
pretty
know.
old
What
at this
meme?
point?
I'll pull it up.
See, that's the thing.
Hasn't
hold up,
come to
please.
me yet.
It
All
depends on
right,
what
so
your
the
source
first things first. The nightmare is gonna rear its
I don't care.
little head and go trap. It's gonna run over here, and it's gonna attack Nate. That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Cool. Its hooves come down on you, and you block its hooves. That is all it's gonna do for the turn. Thubius.
Can I even? Can I
Make
get
sure
a-
you're on camera. I don't know. If
I'm trying to see the map from all the way
Yeah,
over
sorry.
here.
Sorry.
I should really wear my glasses when we play this game.
Bongle.
Can I get on the side of the nightmare, or is there a platform in the way?
This is you'd have to climb up this. This is 15 feet up.
Oh, that would take
Your
some
movement.
Could I get up on top of it and then attack down with the shorts?
Short sword's range is 5. So
No. Could I?
10 feet tall.
Can I get up there and fire a bow at it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can't get over there because my teammates are in the way.
You sort of go over Elril. So
Don't.
So Thubius is gonna
I'm
use your
thrown.
shoulders to like get up off of you and climb up to the top.
Sorry.
Pull out a bow and make a shot. I'm gonna say he has partial cover though from the.
Okay. Is that disadvantage or?
That is yes.
Or is that just an addition of it?
It's an additional AC.
Okay.
So
just
just
Are
roll
you
your.
still on top of me?
No.
No.
Okay.
Were you doing like a 2 halflings of a trench coat?
18.
18 will hit. Yeah.
Dope. That is 10 damage.
10 damage. Nice. Cool.
All sixes.
Hmm? No,
Anything else?
no. They're real dice. They're not all sixes.
They look like all sixes.
Anything else from you? Or that's all you can do.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Roll sneak attack damage on that because he's being flanked.
Can you sneak attack with a ranged weapon?
If it's finesse.
Yeah, okay. Oh god. That's another 5 damage.
Alright. Hey man, damage is damage.
Yeah. I'm a sneak attack dice.
Cool. So that will make it the Tabaxi's turn. Tabaxi is going to
Charm us with their big eyes.
Oh no.
over to here is going to make
Oh shit.
an attack on Finn with
Finn, dodge!
I've done nothing!
his rapier. Yeah, you've existed. That's
I
enough-
mean,
that's
oh,
enough
yeah.
for this guy.
Wait, is he within 5 feet of me?
No.
Okay.
He's going to make an attack on Finn. I doubt that'll hit. That is an 8 to hit.
No.
And then his second rapier attack is also going to be against you, and that is 19 plus 6.
Yes, that definitely hits.
So you are going to take 8 points of piercing damage
Okie dokie.
from this guy,
Ouch. Not good.
and that'll be his turn as well. Horacio.
I'm going to move over to the side of the ogre, whichever one that one close to me is.
This one?
Yeah.
The nightmare normally would take an attack of opportunity, but it seems as though his brain is fucked.
Nice.
So it doesn't.
Okay.
This is the male ogre right there.
Okay. And I am going to action surge.
Alright?
Um,
So you get 2 actions.
Yep. And that also gives me 5 hit points until the end of the turn.
Oh.
So I.
Oh no, that's your
Oh.
fighting spirit. Action surge is a different thing.
Oh wait, I didn't mean action surge.
Cool.
I meant the other thing.
So you hear your bird friend yell out in that strange
fighting
voice
spirit.
that
Sorry.
you don't recognize in a language you don't know. Again, you've heard him do it once before. You're fighting spirited up.
Okay, and so that puts me at 44 hit points. And then I'm going to attack once. 21.
21 will hit, yeah.
Okay.
These things aren't terribly heavily armored.
And 9. That's 9 damage.
9 damage? Cool.
Yeah. And my second. Okay, and then the second one is 23.
23 will also hit, yeah.
Okay. And that's for 10 damage.
10 more damage, cool. So you slash into this thing really hard. These things don't seem to be reacting to the damage that are being dealt to them. There's nothing going on up there. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's all.
Cool. Elro.
Alright, I'm going to. Are the brown.
Those are the 15-foot tall platforms.
Oh, okay.
That I just hoisted up onto over
Yeah.
there.
So if I'm on the edge of this one, can I attack down at Donkey?
Depends on your weapon.
It's a rapier.
It'll be hard, but
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go around to his left side. And I'm going to hex him.
so you are between Donkey and Cap.
Oh, cat's
Puss in Boots. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hex Puss in Boots.
All right. Mind reminding the crowd what that does?
He's cursed. Until spell ends, I do extra damage. Oh, and choose an ability that they get disadvantage on. Let's say they get disadvantage on. What type of saves do you guys like to do?
I have a lot of.
What type of saves do you have? A lot of dex saves?
That's the majority of damage spells.
I feel like Dex is the most common save, and then Wiz.
Unless we had a lot of like charisma. Like I
I've got
do
Wiz.
mostly charisma stuff. So.
I don't think Charm Person's gonna do anything in this fight.
Hey, you never know.
Just gonna go out on a limb.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give him disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Cool.
And then I'm going to make 2 attacks against him. First one is 24 to hit. Second one is even higher.
Both will hit.
Alrighty, and then I'm
Who did you
roll
cross that
my
on?
damage.
Puss in Boots.
I do magic damage. I do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. I don't know if that's not gonna do anything.
Cool.
Oh yeah. First one does 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Second, oh my goodness, 9 points of damage.
So 16 total.
Yes.
Yeah. You get these aren't dead. These things are alive.
Oh.
There's just no. There doesn't seem to be any intelligence or wisdom in them at all. They're acting on pure instinct. Cool. Yeah. You slap. You stab him 2 times with the rapier. The second time he almost goes to block it, but you sort of duck under and deftly out rapier him. Cool. So that is going to make it Big Boy's turn. Big Boy is going to take a Big Boy attack on his ogre, on his bird friend, his good bird friend. He's gonna reach behind him and grab the arm, sort of the arm bone of something that looks to be about his size, just like sort of yank it off and boom, try to slam you with it. Yeah, I dare say that'll hit. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
7.
7. Got it.
Across you. Yeah, you see every time he gets hit, that white tether sort of connecting the two of them pulses a little bit, and you see Nate flinch.
You okay over there? Okay.
Cool, that'll be his turn. Nate.
The book's really.
Sorry, yeah.
It's
we'll find
okay.
it over next time.
It's okay. So I'm kind of. I can't really move anywhere. I'm kind of blocked on all sides.
You are a little blocked in right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta be specific.
If I move the square to the square next to Finn, can I do that?
Doesn't seem like these things are capable of opportunity attacks. Even you wouldn't provoke one from there anyway, but
Yeah. And can I still hit him from there?
yeah,
I know he's big. I just don't.
yeah,
see.
you can still hit.
Okay.
So you run over and sort of swinging behind you with your axe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack. 26
Yeah.
to hit. 8 damage,
8 damage.
and then I'm gonna use my extra attack to hit him to hit the tabaxi.
Cool.
Ugh. That is 14.
14. So you swing your axe
Yeah.
down, and he swings his rapier out. So you have to sort of back up and are able to make the hit connect.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Anything else from you?
One second. So I don't think so, because I think this is an action.
Finn
Yeah.
next, so.
Yeah, you're
Cool. Finn.
Is there any way to position Snowball Swarm at the Tabaxi? I feel like it's gonna hit us.
It'll hit.
It's up to you.
It'll hit somebody that you
Yeah.
know if you go for the tabaxi.
No. Then I'm gonna cast it on Shrek.
Sort of like over here.
Yeah, all around his big body.
Bursts out.
I'm casting it at level 3.
Cool. Ooh.
So he has to make a dex save.
That's
DC
a
16.
4.
Yep, he fails.
-1, thanks.
Yeah.
Ogres aren't known for their flexibility.
Exactly.
Have you seen the movie?
Does this count as incrementing the counter?
No. It's not you being fantasy racist, it's you talking about fantasy racism.
14 ice damage.
That'd be,
Cold damage.
14 cold damage.
that'd be a very different counter.
Cool, yeah. It explodes into the back of his head. It's forward. Still no expression on this thing's face, though. Anything else from you, Finn?
As a bonus, right? I get bonuses.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to Nate.
Have you written these down? I love it.
Hey, Nate, stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. And the headband is gonna glow, and you get a D6 inspiration die.
a single tear. Like,
All right. Do you have of those? And are they personalized, or are they just sort of across the board?
I have at least 10, and I kind of just Googled cheesy pep talk phrases.
I love it.
Weirder the
All
better.
right, cool. So the female ogre is going to walk over here, grab a large skull, boom, huck it towards you, Elril.
Ooh, a dodge. AC 14.
Well, she's gonna hit her husband because she rolled a natural 1. So that's gonna be
Oh, they hate each other.
11 points of bludgeoning damage as the skull just shatters across this ogre's skull.
Fiona.
Ouch.
That's terrible.
Fiona!
this isn't.
Can we get Mike Myers to?
This isn't. This is during Shrek 4 where they all lose.
Oh,
their
when they lose their
memories.
memories and
Yeah.
they go back in time or whatever.
Yeah.
Or time.
With Rumpelstiltskin.
God,
Yeah.
what a weird franchise.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Do you think the Shrek franchise would sponsor us?
Well, Trek 5
Oh,
is
man.
Well,
coming out.
With the new
We're sponsored by Shrek.
with the new
Sponsored by
Shrek tabletop RPG that's coming out.
Honestly, anything can happen at this point.
Please.
Cool. Well, that'll be her turn, unfortunately, and that makes it the Nightmare's turn once more. Nightmare's going to continue trying to hoof at you, Nate, and it's certainly going to miss. That's an 8.
No.
Yeah, you're just boom, boom, guarding these hoods. It seems rather frustrated. Well, no, it doesn't. It just keeps trying. It's going to keep trying. One-track mind, this horse. Cool. That'll make it Thuvius' turn.
I'm gonna try to, let's see. I'm gonna try to get on the other side of the horse.
So here, up on the platform still.
No, I'd like to hop down. How much of my movement will that use?
The rest, I'd say.
Damn. Alright, well, whatever.
5, 10. I'll give you 10 more feet.
Okay, well, we're gonna booming blade it.
Cool.
Will I add sneak attack if I hit this?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh.
That's 19, it's 26.
26 to hit. Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's gonna be 8 thunder damage plus 15 slashing damage.
Cool.
And if it moves, it takes another 2d8 thunder damage. I'm gonna bonus action disengage and take a step back.
Cool. Done and done. Easy enough. The Nightmare's looking pretty damaged. That'll make it the Tabaxi's turn. Tabaxi, now surrounded, is going to take a step here, which does provoke attacks of opportunity from the two of you if you want to take them.
Hell
And
yes.
Nate, actually.
Ooh, how about a 13?
Nope.
Not me.
Natural 20.
That'll hit.
And he can't move. And if the Paxi can't move.
Ooh.
Wait, why can't he move?
Because
Sentinel.
A
Sentinel's a good feat.
24.
24 will hit as well. So roll damage. Roll damage. 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You got a
Times
critical,
2.
didn't you?
You got a critical. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
times 2.
24.
So you double the dice and then add your
Oh,
modifiers.
sorry.
You're good.
Then
This ain't 3,
17.
Right. 17. Ouch.
I feel bad eating all your M&Ms.
Please. You mean my candy chocolate coated peanuts?
That did
Oh,
some
I'm sorry,
damage.
that's not fair use.
That might have been a bad plan on his part.
As I drink some unbranded drink.
Some red hair girl juice.
Is it their movement becomes 0 or they can no longer move?
Yeah, no, I don't like
Reduce
that.
speed to 0, cannot disengage from you.
As it came out right now,
Alright.
I realized what I was saying.
Edit this episode out.
Sounds good. It's going to take 2 rapier attacks on Finn again.
Finn, dodge.
So that's a non-natural 20.
Oof. Finn, what are you doing?
12 points of damage.
Well, I hellish rebuke that shit.
Nice.
If I remember. Okay, so. Alright, he has to make a dex save.
That is a 9.
Nope.
Figured.
Use disadvantage next dudes too.
Well, natural 20 on the second one, so.
16 points of fire damage.
And he's dead. He goes to stab into you as he stabs into you, and
What happens?
Oh man.
he does he
Yeah.
connects sort of like lower stomachy area.
Yeah, I mean, according to the book, it says he's surrounded by flames, but I like to imagine flames just coming out of my hands.
Cool. So you just grab him by the face.
Yeah.
And burst his little cat head
Voldemort.
open. Yeah. Cool.
How many points was that? 15?
12.
12, okay. Yeah.
Bird.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with Papa Shrek over here. And I am just gonna take a normal swing.
Cool. Your temporary hit points
Yeah,
are
they're
still
gone.
there. No, they're still there.
Oh, I thought it was just to the end of the turn.
Does it say that in the ability?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, they're gone.
Okay, so
I
that
need to take this song out of the playlist. Not good.
that's 19, by the way.
19
Doesn't because
does hit. Yes.
Okay.
Let's forget that.
9 damage.
9 points of damage. Cool.
And then second attack was a nat 20.
Sweet. Crit.
Alright. So it's double plus modifier.
Yeah, double dice plus your modifier. You can also just roll 2 dice if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Oh. So that is gonna be 6 plus 5, so 11.
Cool. Yeah, you slice him up real good. Bits of him are coming off at this point, but he doesn't seem to react too heavily to that. Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
Cool. Eldon.
I'm going to, with my bonus action, switch my hex over to Donkey. Dexterity, and then I'm going to attack. First roll is 21.
Yep.
Second roll is a 13.
13. Ooh, 13 might not hit. 13 just hits.
Oh, and first attack does 10 plus 5, so 15.
Cool.
Second one does 11.
11. And this horse, you gotta stop beating it because it's a dead horse.
Actually, it's a donkey.
I'll work on it. It's a nightmare. It's not really a donkey, but cool. Anything else from you?
I flourish my blade. That's it.
Cool. Good old Shrek's gonna take his turn against you, and he rolled.
You know, it's better we're not even taking Shrek.
20, not natural, on you.
That will. You said 29?
Yeah, 20
That
not
helps.
natural.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
11 points of damage. So
Okay.
you and Michael both take 5.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna run. 15, 20. You don't get an attack of opportunity because you already used one this turn.
Okay.
There. And this one's gonna come take its place.
Oh man.
That's gonna be probably not gonna hit you. That is a 10 to hit.
No.
She just tries to hit you with her big meaty hand. Nate.
Okay. Nate is gonna use his action to give
No,
Finn
can't fight a crab.
20 temporary hit points.
Oh, thanks, man.
Actually, 15.
Oh,
How?
No, not temporary. I mean, lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
Yeah, 15.
thanks, man.
Anything else from Nate?
Don't have any other bonus action stuff. He'll move over to where. I almost said Tapper. Almost to where Thubius is. And
Like
can I
here?
be in front? Yeah.
Sort of hit. Place your hand on Finn really quick as you're leaving away.
Yeah.
And you just run and sort of slide over some of these like bony
Yeah.
ground. Boom! Shield up in front of Thubius.
Why you gotta do me like that?
That'll make it Finn's turn.
Bring up my boy.
Oh, shoot.
I'll position this better next time.
It's okay.
It's a small map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, Nate's got that guy. So I'm gonna go for Fiona now.
Cool. Are you moving or are you staying there?
I'm gonna stay put.
Cool.
And no. And I'm gonna chaos bolt.
Well, you stand up on your tiptoes and cast over Elroy's
Yeah.
head.
I'm short.
We're all
We all
short.
are.
We
The
are.
world's shortest party.
Without any of us being size small.
Small, yeah, you're all medium.
Cocked.
You're all on the bottom of medium.
Is it
Yeah, they
King?
roll.
Yeah.
Is it King size medium?
Okay. Still
King
good.
is medium.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Not the
But
tallest.
the best
Thank you,
size
Cloak.
small character is a goblin because they still have 30 moves. Also for
No.
other thematic reasons.
Using a sorcery point to re-roll both of those.
Alright.
Wait, do I have to use one for each?
Yeah, you can
No.
roll up to your charisma
Yeah.
modifier.
Okay, cool. Great. Better.
Did you roll 2 ones?
Yeah. So that's gonna be 12 lightning damage.
12 lightning damage. Ouchie. Yeah, and that's the first damage she has taken this combat. But she gets shocked a little bit.
But it won't be the last.
Hey.
Probably not, no. Cool. Nightmare's dead. Dubious.
I'm gonna come around on the left of Nate. The other left.
Yep, got it. Here or here?
Even further. Take a stab at him
Cool.
with booming blade.
You certainly have your sneak attack hit.
That's unnatural 20.
Yep.
Alright, so that's 6 thunder damage and 12 slashing damage.
Cool. You slice up its leg, which falls off. It goes down and you just stab it in the eye, and it falls over dead.
Oh.
Looks like you didn't need me over here.
Well, actually, I did. I couldn't have done that without you.
Your turn.
You
Bird.
distracted him.
Empowered by these funky beats. I'm gonna.
Where's this funky beat coming
Oh
from?
wait, I didn't take my third attack last turn. I could have.
You could have.
I'm gonna attack Fiona now.
Cool.
Is the funky beat diegetic or non-diegetic?
Just banging
That
on
first
my
one
knee.
is, I don't think, gonna hit. It's a 10.
10. Yep, doesn't hit. So,
I would love it
whiff.
if the DM found a
19.
reason for
19 will
every
hit?
song to be diegetic.
And that's gonna be 9 damage.
9 damage. Nice.
And the last one is gonna be a
Xylophone.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's gonna be 7 damage.
7 damage. Nice. So 3 rapid swings. The first one is a whiff, but the other 2
break across the knee sort of area of the ogre. Curtain. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Cool. Oh,
Right. Bonus action. Switch my hex over to Shrek. No, Fiona.
yeah.
Disadvantage
Shrek's
on Dex saves, and I'm going to step towards her and start stabbing. Ooh, 24 on the first hit.
Yes.
Natural 20 on the second.
Yes, sir, you do da.
Now I'm out of elf corner. Rolls are coming in.
Yeah, I gotta say, since we've moved away from each other this session, we've been having good rolls.
Oh, first one is 17 points of damage.
Yeah. And that's before the crit.
And the crit is 11 plus 21 plus 5, 26 points of damage on the crit.
Yeah, that's all it'll take. As you hex and run over, slashing the exact same place that Karasu just slashed, like cutting out a chunk of her knee. She goes down to one knee. You sort of jump off of the knee and stab it down into the collarbone.
Does he do a freeze in the middle and go?
My hair.
Yeah, it certainly happens. And he stumbles to the ground. And that, my good friends, was my Shrek reference.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Oh.
Suddenly the room shakes, a dragon emerges from the fire.
I was thinking about it. I was
Oh,
gonna say, you make me talk about Shrek, I'll make you fight a dragon.
We're gonna have a vengeful dragon who was married to the nightmare.
Seduce that dragon.
You have to.
Once, again,
I'll seduce the
Canonically,
charm.
you can seduce the dragon.
Yeah, it's possible.
Charm a dragon.
A halfling comes out who looks strangely like a Disney CEO.